Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Top Drives. Now this is obviously, as you can see from the timestamp when you clicked onto the video, going to be quite a lengthy video. Because not only is it a garage tour, but I also have Leo here.
Hello.
Yeah, hello Leo. And to long-time viewers of the channel, because let's face it, it's been quite a long time now. I've gotten quite a lot of new subscribers since you were last on.
It has been a hot minute, hasn't it?
But for long-time subscribers, you know that when me and Leo try to make a video, it's often twice as long as what we would originally want it to be.
And usually like twice as scuffed also.
Yeah, remember our America videos we made on?
Oh yeah.
So funny, so funny.
Absolute classics.
Yeah, for sure, especially the one where we destroy the entire America.
That's all of them though, isn't it?
Yeah, one way or another. I like the video also where we reacted to the guy reacting to how things were done in Sweden as his perspective as an American, and the video was like 2 hours of us reacting to this 8-minute video.
Yup. Oh man. Good times though.
Yeah, good times. So we're gonna structure this. This is obviously a garage tour. I didn't even mention that, I don't think. But yeah, this is a garage tour, as you can see from the title. It was a long while since I did a garage tour. I think the last one I did, I also had Leo here. So that's how long ago it was.
And that one was also a long video, wasn't it?
That one was 1 hour 40 minutes, I think.
Oh man, feature-length film, let's go.
So I've made a little game for Leo here to start off everything, where I'm gonna have him guess how many cars I have from each rarity, which is probably going to be quite difficult for the first one, but then you might be able to relatively guess from the first number, right?
Yeah, I would hope.
Yeah. So you wanna get right into that?
Sure, let's go. Let's do it.
How many commons do you reckon I have?
Oh man. Oh, you're not even gonna give me a total, are you?
No.
Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna say maybe 190.
Okay, actual number 368.
Oh lordy. Oh boy. Oh no.
190.
Uh-oh.
But you know, that was probably kinda close to the number I had last time we did a garage tour.
Okay.
So like, it's not a bad shout, it's just that my garage has grown so much.
I was kind of undervalued commons anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. You were very top heavy garage.
Yeah.
And I'm not, because I have you know how I tried to collect every rare in the game?
Yep.
Yeah, I did that. So then I started collecting every car in the game. So every time I get
then World Expo hit and was like, hey, you have every rare. How about you?
Yeah, I'm missing 3 now, I think.
Not bad, to be honest.
And you know, every new car I get now, I add and lock, because I have so many slots, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So any new car I'm adding, so that's definitely added to the hoarding. So let's move on to uncommon, just to refresh. 368 commons.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go for 299.
454.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be a big one, isn't it?
And then
the real scale of this video is just now hitting me.
Yeah. And then we have the rares, my beloved.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lowball this one. I'm gonna say that's like 440.
505.
Okay, that was pretty close.
Yeah, you were very close on that one.
I thought about going to 500 and I was like, no, that's too many.
So now, this is an interesting moment, right? Because when do you think the number will peak and start going down again? Is it here? Is it after super rares? When do you think?
I think, let's see, 505 rares.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the peak. I would say for super rares, probably around 390.
And the actual number is 467.
Oh wow, okay.
So you were right with the peak.
Well, it did peak. Okay, yeah.
Good
stuff.
So yeah, 467 super rares. Moving on to ultras.
All right. 320.
306.
Okay, see, now we're getting somewhere.
That's your first overshot too.
Yeah.
And it's so close. You're off by 14 only.
I feel like a lot of stuff got kind of screwed up by things
Yeah.
dropping in rarity from World Expo.
True.
So, like, because, you know, there has to be just way too much to sort through.
Yeah. Alright, you wanna fare a guess at Epic? 306 Ultras.
306 Ultras. 129 Epics.
231.
What? Oh, man.
Quite a lot, quite a lot.
Oh, my God, the whale.
And then the big number, Legendary.
Legendaries.
231 Epics.
Yeah. 103.
98. You're very close.
Oh, that was really close.
You're
All
very,
right.
very close. Off by 5 only.
Not bad.
Alright, so there you have it. There you have it. So let's show everyone now to the actual...
Ooh, the
here
good
you can
stuff.
see the breakdown.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so we have... I have a very bottom heavy garage, but that's because I keep every single car, and in this game you get more low rarity cars than high rarity cars. So obviously I would have more low rarity cars. The reason I have so many epics is that if I get a 65 I don't have, I still keep it, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I got a lot of epics.
Oh man.
I was thinking
Crazy.
before we go into, and I know like taking more time to, in this video, nice, right? But before we go into the actual garage tour, I want to press all cars here and I want to go over my wish list just real quick with you and get your input on some of the cars I have in there.
I like it. Let's go.
So the wish list, obviously I have none of the cars I've wishlisted and none of them are prize cars, so you have to keep that in mind, you know.
Sounds good.
So we have the overpowered Porsches from the new update.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because they are crazy. The Hennessy Venom I think is such an iconic car, that's why I put it up there.
Yeah.
The Porsche race
with
history.
that kind of handling too. The
Yeah.
Venom's probably like
Look.
really fast in a straight line.
Yeah,
For the RQ
280.
with those specs. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it had 121 MRA? I might
Oh
be
boy.
wrong.
Okay.
I might be
That's
wrong.
that's a bit of that, isn't it?
Yeah. Then we have the Nismo C. I just think it's a cool car.
Wow, I never expected that you would want that, huh?
The Celine S7, obviously. Let's
Yeah.
be real. It's an iconic car. Not the best
Yeah.
car, especially not in top drives. I think it has like 84 MRA.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not great, but hey, it is really cool. I can't disagree at all on that.
Then we have the Farbound, which is by far the best epic in the game now. I would say.
Doesn't it have like insane MRA?
Yeah,
like
it does.
Mid 90s.
It beats the Yellowbird.
Oh boy.
and
Okay.
also-
That's insane.
Also, it's super nimble for slalom tests and stuff like that. So even though it only goes 95, it's still nimble enough to beat a lot of stuff.
Huh. Okay. Very cool.
And then of course some of the nerfed legendaries are gonna be here, like the 911.
Yep.
This one I just really like the picture.
It is a good picture. It's also just a cool car.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that.
The
You know,
Resvanis.
you might have assumed I would be.
Yeah, the Resvanis are insane because they have great MRA and great handling. They're just nuts, both of them.
Yeah.
The Selines one I always thought was such an interesting car.
It's a very like, you know, it's funny. Like the design almost looks like mid 2000s concept.
Yeah, right, exactly, like a Cien or something.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm.
But then it also looks kind of modern in
Yeah.
a weird way too. Yeah, it's interesting.
Then this because of the snow, I have this one. I think it's a cool picture. The Ultimas are pretty cool. I have every Volvo I'm missing, which are free in the category. This is now Epic
free,
too, so
not
it's
bad.
more available to me because it used to be Legendary, you know?
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, this is also
I
here
love
because of the
it.
picture.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Again, really good, cool car.
We have the car I never got, still haven't gotten it, and now it's even
Oh.
harder to get.
That just hurts.
Yeah.
Like to not have it during you know, when it was the meta and now it's epic. It feels like even when you get it, it's gonna kind of feel like you missed it, you know?
Yeah, and also it's been in the game since the start, and I've never gotten it.
Yeah,
It's
that's rough.
yeah, it's rough. It's rough. And then we have the S60R, which is the last Volvo I'm missing. The SUV was over here too. If you didn't see it, where is it? There.
Ah, yeah.
So those are the three I'm missing. The Ford GT70 I think is very cool. Looks like a frog.
It is cool. I like it. They added, I think, in like Forza Horizon 4 a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when they dropped it there, I was like, wait a minute. This thing is actually dope.
Yeah.
And you know what? It continues to be. It's a cool car.
And then we have some of the epics that are now ultras.
Yep. Oh, that flying spur.
The flying spur.
Yeah, just yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I had 2 of those maxed when they were epics.
Oh yeah, nice. You got a lot of tokens.
They're yeah, yeah. They're just they hurt. They always hurt. So I'm glad they dropped.
Oh yeah, of course. Xenos, of course. I need to get. It's
yeah, it's the new ultra rare boogeyman, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's the best ultra rare by far. This is so surprisingly good for 51.
Huh.
It's so
what
good.
Does it go down to like 5,290?
5.3, I think. No,
okay.
5.3. I'm not entirely sure, but what I know, 5.4. I don't recall.
Still low to mid 5 second, right? 90 is pretty good for that.
The thing is, there's an Audi. The other Audi that is like 4-wheel drive that people use a lot is the 64 RQ1, which is an A1 or whatever. And this one just barely loses to that, and we are talking 13 RQ.
Yeah, so that really frees you up in other places.
Yeah, it's a very, very good substitute car. Very good.
That's reasonable then. I still absolutely hate that design though.
Oh, you do? I like the TTs. I think they're cute.
Them.
Okay.
Oh.
I specifically like the older ones, the late 90s, early 2000s.
I think the older you go, the worse they get.
Oh, I think other way around. Oh, that's so interesting. Man. Of course, Esprit favorite car of mine, so I have a bunch of Esprits on my list.
As you should. They're awesome.
Yeah. And then we have a lot of the... Of course, I had these when they were Ultra, right? But then, because you could fuse them into Epics, I fused them into Epics.
You sure did, yeah.
So now I'm missing a lot.
Yeah. Hey, no blame on that.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you should do, I think.
This one's really good in Super Rare. Haven't gotten it yet. Would be hype to get.
Look at all these. How far some of these have fallen.
Yeah. This one has still its amazing MRA. I honestly think this is a very good car now.
Yeah, it's at 47. I would be inclined to agree.
It was in a challenge very, very recently, and I played an epic against it, and it very nearly won.
Huh.
Because of MRA. It was drag, of course, but yeah, if you get this, I would 996 it and just use it as a drag car filler for German stuff.
I mean, hey, that's what I did with mine back in... How long ago was it now?
When it was career,
Yeah, I got mine out of the career, and I did 996 it, and it put in some solid work. I think it's always been a 996 car, really.
So here I have hearted all the rares I'm missing, so you can see it's 4.
All 4 of them.
Yeah. These have eluded me, and the Cobra is very good actually, and the Esprit is very good, and I've heard...
How you have, like, the rares you have are, you know, 3 really cool cars, and then an Oldsmobile Achievement.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cute though, honestly.
I mean, I can't deny that I like it. But I like the old J-body cars, like second-gen J-bodies for some reason, and I don't know why. Like the Cavalier from that time period too. I love it. I love the way it looks. I just think it's cool. So maybe I'm just weird. Maybe you're just weird.
Yeah, I guess it's just like it's the US tuners almost, you know.
Yeah.
I like it. It's interesting. Yeah, okay, well, that's my wish list. Now we need to get into the actual stuff.
Oh, baby, the meat and potatoes.
So let's start with common, and we kind of need to gloss over some of this, right? We can point out something, but maybe gloss over most of it. Oh, now I'm on all cars. I need to go my cars. There we go.
All right.
Now, you know they dumped all the price car tags on these, right?
I did see that. You still have them.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, man.
Of
Just
course.
for the swag.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I remember getting these. I used a lot of my effort to get these.
Yeah.
I'm not trading them away.
Oh, they were always so bad though.
This one got on Top Drives clubs. They got like info ahead on all of the changes, right? And on the Top Drives clubs version, for the first day or so when we got the changes announced, this was going down to 12 seconds 0 to 60, but they never did it.
Huh. Nope. Instead with 31.
Yeah, it's
so
still so bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, this good little racer, I guess. Can point out these are still okay. I think the Firebirds.
The Firebirds, yeah.
Yeah.
I would run it at 13. Good stats. I don't know. Why not?
These are kind of okay still, I think.
Yeah. Also good stats.
Yeah.
Annoying that it dropped, but
yeah.
Looks like it, dropped to at least a good level.
Yeah. I don't know what I have all of the Peugeots. I don't know what's so interesting about these comments, but
Well, I mean,
there are some cool cars
they
here.
Exist. Yeah, a lot of the really cool late 70s cars kind of end up in common.
Yeah.
Just because all the emissions crisis stuff that was happening around early mid 70s, they hadn't quite recovered from that yet, so a lot of the late 70s cars are super choked, right?
Yeah, right, for sure. This is new and very, very competitive right now in the new update.
Huh. Looks pretty good. Probably pretty light too.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
It's like one of the must-have cars from the new update for sure.
It's so nice that they made it stick out by making it lime green.
Yeah. The cappuccino, I like it still. Was good when it came out. Good enough to max 2.
I mean, how could you not like it though?
Yeah.
It's such a cool car. I like those. I always have. I probably always will.
What? This must have been for a challenge, right?
Yeah.
Why would I max 2?
Yeah. Yeah, if it were 1, okay, sure. 1 is fine. 2, yeah.
Probably was something. I can't recall. I kind of have a mild memory of me having to upgrade them for some reason, but I don't recall why.
Oh, the Woody, let's go.
Which is the Woody?
The Chrysler LeBaron.
Oh, this one, yeah, with both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
this
it.
Is you know what I think of when I see this? I think of the old, me growing up, right? Obviously, America has an influence over the world, right? It's not just America. Yeah. And I remember growing up looking at those very old comedy movies, the Full House movie and the any Adam Sandler family movie has one of these, I feel like.
Yep, they've all got some form of really old, big, bulky wagon.
Yeah, so that's where I place this wood car.
Oh, that's where I place it too.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's nice.
But I just think they're cool.
Yeah, I think so too. It's an interesting choice.
Yeah, well, even if they're out of style now, and they are, they have been for a while.
Yeah.
I just still think they're so cool,
light.
Even today.
1.4 tons. I would not expect it to be so light.
Well, light is relative, but yeah.
1.4 this too, with the convertible stuff. When I think American station wagons, I'm thinking 2 tons, So
yeah.
1.4 surprises me a bit.
They didn't really have crash regulations back then.
True.
It was just, hey, you hit something great, you're dead.
This is one of Sweden's most iconic cars. If you're from Sweden, you've heard about this car. It's like a staple car. It's every Swedish dad's dream to, you know, restore one. There's always talk about the Amazons, always talk. And you know, when I was a kid, I don't know how many people know this on the channel, but now a lot of people will know. I used to attend folk racing, which is like basically no rules racing for kids. And then a lot of people were racing these, but like buckled up bad versions of them.
Man, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Folk race is like one gear racing. I think max speed is like 35 miles per hour, and you go around a dirt track in the middle of the forest, and there's just no rules. You can smash and pass. And then
that sounds pretty awesome.
After every race, you have to sell your car for $500, despite who you are. Like everybody has to sell their car. And that's how they keep the sport, you know, level, because you have to sell your car for $500. So, so you can't invest into your car because you might have to sell it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's good old days. Good old days. You can start doing that from 12, I think, or 10. Okay. I think it is 10 or 12. Two Vixens.
You know how that would go over in the U.S.
Oh, you have demolition derbies, I guess, but that's for more.
Well, yeah, but we don't let kids do it.
No. You ever played the game Flat Out?
Flat Out.
It's like that. That's
maybe I've heard of it.
That's like folk racing.
Oh man.
If anybody has played Flat Out, imagine Flat Out, but you could only go 35 miles per hour. There you go. That's folk racing for you. The space was always such an odd ball, in my opinion.
It's a little strange.
It's strange, you know. This one looks like, you know, it looks like a grocery store almost. You know,
kinda, yeah. Like
it's
like a
so
90s
mundane. It's like, it looks like librarian, the mother working as a librarian, you know.
Well, I mean, it does look pretty practical, at least.
It does. It has that, you know.
You know, it does. It looks like what it does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seats. I'm guessing. You know, kind of nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see this in top drives, right? We can look. 5?
5? No, I don't believe that for a second.
No, it looks like 3 rows. No.
I think so. Car corrections.
Interesting. What else is interesting here? I mean, this is all-time classic. Beautiful car.
Yeah. Ford Tempo, man. One of my friends had one of those in high school.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was horrible.
That's nice.
I think it was a little later one than that one is, but it can't be that different. It was certainly a car.
Yeah. The original Impreza, right?
Yeah, that one's a really early one.
Yeah. Interesting. 900.
Yep.
Under a ton. Interesting.
Yeah.
No four-wheel drive yet.
Really. No, it wasn't standard for a few years across the range in the 90s. But they brought it later.
Yeah. This car's so good. So very good.
Almost like a taxi.
Yeah, it does.
Except like a racing taxi. That's kind of cool.
7276, you know, that's a crazy stat line in my opinion for a 17. It should be 19, maybe even 20, but it went down from...
Yeah, that's really solid.
It went down from uncommon, you know? I honestly think it belongs in uncommon somewhat still. I'm working on my second one. I just don't have the fuse right now.
Definitely worth doing, I think. Yeah. For sure.
Lotus 7, of course, needed any introduction. Yep. It's one of the best comments in the game. If you don't have it, you should get it. That's it. And then we have the Mustang 2, so almost original Mustang.
Good old Mustang 2, the one everybody hates.
Oh, really? Is that so? Why?
Yeah, it's because it's basically, it was probably the model hit the hardest by the oil crisis.
Okay.
In the early 70s. Like, they dropped it to like a 4-cylinder or a V6 in them.
Ah, I see. They just killed
And
the
people
Mustang.
just didn't like it.
Ah.
Plus, it was based on a Pinto, which is like, you know,
Yeah.
also one of the cars ever. So, I think they have like a pretty recent following now. Some people like them, but overall, just not very well liked.
I think this is cool. You know, the Chrysler Maserati.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting
Yeah, I wish that
one.
partnership kind of would have continued a little bit.
Imagine today.
More special Chryslers. Right?
Yeah, I would love to see a Maserati PT Cruiser. Come on.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Give
me.
Like the Maserati V8 and a PT Cruiser.
I want a PT Cruiser Tributo Ferrari. That's what I want.
Oh man.
That's what I'm looking for.
That might be the car that would piss off the most people of anything in history. Yeah. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I'd love it though. I'd love it. They can make it for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm here for it too. That'd be great.
The Monte Carlo, very good in the game. 6.4, 6.7. You know, you know what I like about like the US 80s, 90s is when they would take these regular, just super regular looking cars, right? And they would just plonk in the biggest engines they had in them.
Yeah, and they would of course be making like 0 horsepower.
Yeah, right. Because
Malaise era, but yeah.
I just like that era. It's such a American era, you know.
Yeah. I like it too. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
At the very least.
It's so very American. Like I couldn't think of much more of an American thing than just competing with engine size on your everyday vehicles.
Yeah, competing with engine size, how much power it makes, be damned.
Yeah, right. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Mine's bigger.
Yeah. Then it was trucks, right? They moved on from engines to trucks.
Yep. Yeah. America.
Opel GT, beautiful car in my opinion. It's weird. It's a weird one. A lot of people
I like it.
Dislike it, but I just think it's a cool car, honestly.
I agree.
The Figaro, one of very few cars where you have 2 cars on the card.
Huh.
It's
I guess because they're both the
regard,
same,
I
it
guess.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. But it's like kind of cute, this card. It makes it very good. I maxed it out just because of the picture, obviously.
Yeah, I can't knock it.
Jaguar Army.
No.
The Beats, I mean,
are still here.
Long since were they the overarching superior common, but memory lives on, you know?
Yeah, from the beginning.
Yeah. If you're new to top drives, these cars are legendary for a reason. Like a lot of people who are far into the scene will talk about it. We have a Honda Beat emoji on our Discord server.
Weren't they RQ3 way back in the day?
Yeah, they were. The lowest RQ available, RQ3.
RQ10 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Or I guess 10 to like 13, right? Because...
Yeah, because, the RQ shakeup changed everything, of course, but...
Geo Prism. Interesting car. Can you tell me a little bit about Geo? Because I'm kinda in the unknown.
So, Geo was a GM sub-brand that was used for bringing over like cars that were basically rebadges of other cars that companies that GM had worked with were making. So like that Geo Prism is actually a Toyota Corolla.
Right. I figured as much.
Or like the Geo Storm is an Isuzu Impulse, I think.
Okay.
Stuff like that. The Geo Tracker, I believe, is a lightly modified Suzuki Samurai.
All right.
Stuff like that.
Interesting.
It didn't last very long and got killed off in the early 2000s. Most of it just got folded into Chevy before disappearing.
I just love that I can just point at any car and you can tell me the history of everything. now well, I know this, and
not everything. I don't know at all, but I know a lot of like that kind of like the American stuff. I know.
We could make like an infomercial channel, you know?
Oh man.
I could just give you stuff. I could be like, yeah, Lucky Charms, tell me about it. You would tell me.
I don't know anything about Lucky Charms, man.
Lucky Charms originated in Arkansas, you know. You sit upon a bunch of knowledge, that's all I'm gonna say.
Fair enough.
It's very, very nice. It's very convenient for me because I don't need to learn. Well, I learn from you. I don't need to look up anything.
I don't need to learn anything. Yeah, okay, great.
After learning.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah. The Austins, of course, they are still price cars, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I only ever got free. Well, I got all of them, but I got free on one account and free on the other account. So.
Oh no.
But because of the veteran challenge system now, I'm gonna get the Moby D anyways. But if you don't,
finally,
if you're a new player, you needed to have all. There was challenges running. There were 6, and this was the first ever prize car ticket challenge. Like the first ever challenge in which utilized low RQ cars to use as tickets to get into further challenges, and you needed to collect all 6 of the Austins. No, you needed to collect 5 of the 6, if I don't remember completely wrong.
I think it was 5, yeah, because that's really the only...
And then if you did if you had 5 Austins, you had to make a full hand of Austins, and then you got into the challenge in which would reward you. No, you just needed to complete all of the Austin challenges, and then you could just plonk them into a race, and then you got the Moby D.
Yeah, although I think they made you upgrade them at least. But
oh yeah, they made you upgrade the Austins. Yes, that is correct. And there were like because I remember I could compete in some challenges because there was like, I think it was ceramic pack, carbon fiber pack, and then the
yeah, they would ramp it up every time.
You can look, actually, if you look on my channel, not you Leo, I'm talking to the audience now. If you want to search up the Austin challenge, you can look at it. You can look at when I claim the prizes and everything, because I document everything in topdrives, so you can see it actually. If you want to learn a bit more about the Austins, just Google, just YouTube search Android Fanatic Austin, and you will probably find it. That's a throwback.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
The Volvo 1800. No. Very neglected car.
Such a cool car.
Yeah, it is cool, but I like
it's kind of weird looking, but it's cool.
I like the P1800 more, whatever it's called. This one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful car in my opinion, and then this one is just kind of its ugly brother.
Still cool.
Yeah. The Subaru, so the R1 and R2. What's your general opinion?
Those were the K cars, right?
Oh, is that so for Japan?
They never sold them outside of Japan, I don't think.
Cool.
Or at least outside of like Asia.
4-wheel drive, which is interesting for such a small car. You would expect it to be front-wheel drive.
Yeah, but by then Subaru had made all-wheel drive standard across everything. So
it looks like, it reminds me of a Yaris, you know.
It might be related to the RS, actually. Because I know around that time, Subaru started working with Toyota on some stuff.
The Pontiac 6000 is okay, I guess. It used to be better when it first came to the game. But it's still like semi-competitive for US stuff. But this was
a cool car.
American Dream, I believe, the second US update kind of made it less useful. American
Well,
Frontier
that's
or
usually
whatever.
how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, and then now with World Expo, it brought a lot of American cars too. So it's been outclassed and outcompeted.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. This one, really good. Nissan 260Z. And this is the Fair Lady we talked about, right? But this is not the Fair Lady.
Well, I think in Japan it was still.
Okay.
They were Fair Ladies for a while at the very least. I don't know the full history. See, here now you're exposing the gaps in my knowledge. I can't believe it.
I'm sorry. The street car. I mean, it's kind of cursed.
It's very cursed. For my money, I think the multiple looks better.
The Eagle Summit, another one of those US cars you were talking about, the late 80s, early 90s that looked like Japanese cars.
Yeah, well, because this was a Mitsubishi of some kind.
Okay.
Might have been a Galant.
Yes, looks like it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because Eagle was for like Chrysler, who had been working with Mitsubishi. What Geo was for Chevy, basically.
Oh, so that's why the Eagle Talon looks like the Eclipse a bit.
Yeah, because it is an Eclipse.
I never knew this. See, I learn new stuff now. Yep. Very, very cool. Eagle, huh? Eagle had a very short lifespan, no?
Yeah, Eagle was not, like, I think, like, 88 through, like, 98.
Yeah, that's 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not a long time to have a lot of cars, but still, the Eagle Talon, I think, is like it's quite a prevalent car. But I think that a large part of that is held by they used to use them as race cars, right?
Yeah, and they had for at least the first couple generations, you could get them with a 4G63 in it.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, cool cars.
Yeah, for sure. The Bristol
Zagato.
The Seville? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's decent.
One of my friends just bought one, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting car to go out and buy, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, he found a good deal on one with 50,000 original miles, so...
That's not long.
No, definitely not.
That's...
it's a very distinctive
design. Very short, actually, for an 80s car.
Yep.
Very cool.
Plus, it's a distinctive design, so I support it.
Yeah. Zagato, new good car. We are talking common with over 140 miles per hour.
Ooh.
It's
that's nice.
Quick. Also 59. Old car.
That's nice. That's very good.
I do believe it holds a quite impressive for common. I do believe it is around the 80 mark in MRA.
Oh, wow.
Which is not bad at all for a common.
Wow. Yeah. Very cool.
So a very new key car, that one. And there we go. We reached the end of the comments.
Oh man, this is gonna be a long video.
We are around 40 minutes in.
Oh boy.
Let's
Are we doing speed round now?
Yeah, let's be a little more speedy, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but I still want to ask you about cars and what your opinion on some of them are. So it's gonna have to take the time it takes. I like this car. Do you know anything about this?
I know the works cars are like Suzuki's, like fast or cool range.
All right.
I don't know much beyond that.
And Alto is a key car, correct?
Yeah.
I do believe so. Yeah. Interesting. It's quite interesting how they make it go from 0 to 60 in 8.1 seconds, and then they have 94 only in top speed.
Well, it's because it's light, and so it doesn't need a ton of power to get going.
Very light.
It doesn't have a ton of power up top either.
It feels a lot like the stats look like it's electric, you know, but it's not.
A little bit, almost, yeah. Well, in the future, that kind of car probably will be.
Yeah, very true. The 280C. uglier than the...
Definitely uglier, but still cool.
Chunkier.
A little bit.
And frog-like in a worse way, in my opinion, than the prior.
Yep. Yeah, the 260 and 240 I like better, but still not bad.
What else do we have? The Geostorm. What is this based on?
That was... Oh, man. I think that one was an Isuzu Impulse, actually.
Okay.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I am not at all familiar with Isuzu and their lineup.
Yeah, I'm not, like, that familiar with them either. Like, I only really know the ones that made it to the US as Geos.
I see.
Yeah.
And here's the Prism.
Yep. Also a Toyota Corolla.
Right, but newer.
Yep.
This was 98, so...
Yep, they made Chevy Prisms for like 2 years in the early 2000s after they killed Geo, but still had Prisms to make.
Yeah. And here we have the OG Mustang, the one people actually like.
People actually like, yeah.
I must say it's beautiful. I mean, it's a good-looking car. I think there can be no opposition to that. I mean, it just looks good. Objectively looks good.
Yeah. It's definitely a design classic.
Yeah.
I can't dislike it.
Staple car in a way. The Ford Focus finally uncommon now.
And probably worse for it.
Used to be the best standard tire uncommon. I mean the best standard tire common at the very start of the game.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Another long-standing legend.
Here's the Datsun 240C. That's the real Fair Lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original, yep.
Very, very, very beautiful car.
Such a cool car. Good luck finding one that's not rusted out.
Yeah, as we talked about prior, $400,000.
Yep.
Insane. Insane.
It is.
I wonder what they retailed at.
I think they were cheap when they were new, weren't they? Like, because the whole point was to be kind of an affordable sports car, I thought.
I see. That's so interesting.
It is.
The AC Ace, you have any special relationship with AC?
Not really, no. Like, mostly I just know the Cobras were AC derived.
What is the what is the correlation? Yeah, what is that correlation? What happened there?
Well, Carroll Shelby was, just making like hot rod kind of cars out of old ACs, pretty much.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Cool.
That's another part that I'm not.
So,
sure on.
Shelby originally is like a tuner brand in a way.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
In a sense.
And that's why the you have the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, and he was eventually worked with Ford on the GT40.
All right.
Which is why the Shelby Fords are such a big thing.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
The Trans Am, another one of those like recognizable staple cars, right?
Yep. Smokey and the Bandit, right?
Such as the Mustang. Yeah, that probably had a lot to do with its influence too.
Yeah.
But it's a cool car. I think this is a hit car too. It's not a. This is one again just objectively a car that people enjoy, right?
I think it's cool.
I think the problem with this is
black
that
and gold. I love it.
It has like a bad status now because if you look at like movies from nowadays, the bad guy often drives one of these, right? The like douchebag or whatever.
Something like it, yeah, but that's okay.
Or it's like the butch girl, drives the Firebird, the Trans Am, sorry.
That's okay. Still a cool car.
Yeah, it is. The 300 SL, obviously, timeless, beautiful, Gullwing. Is this the Gullwing? It is, right?
Yeah. Yep, that is. You can see the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a seagull when you open them. If you don't know about the car, if you're wondering in the audience.
Yeah, such a cool car.
Yeah, such a new age design for all those years back.
Yep.
This is before we touched down on the moon, you know?
Yeah, and they were already doing stuff like that. Crazy.
It's like a flex car, you know?
You know, you could really make the argument it was the first true supercar.
Yeah. Yeah. And to this day, Mercedes sticks by the design of that car, you know?
Yep.
It's very interesting.
Hey, you know what? It was a good one.
Yeah.
So can't complain about it.
DB5 is the James Bond, no? Or is it the DB7?
I think the DB5 was a James Bond car. I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Interesting.
Like an earlier one.
The Signet is an abomination, and I kind of like it weirdly because of that.
Oh, dude, I love it. I think it's great. Have you seen the Doug DeMuro video on the Signet?
No.
He found one that had like some kind of ridiculous like flower interior package, and it was so dumb and so cool. I loved it. Like that particular one is so good.
Subaru Sumo, what do you think?
I love all the K vans. They're so cool.
Yeah.
Like it's so. I will not tell you that it looks anything other than stupid. Because look at it. It looks so dumb.
It looks,
but I love it. I love it.
It looks like, you know, like it almost looks like an American style RV, but just shrunk.
Yeah, kind of. And with a little bit too much front overhang.
Yeah, it also has kind of a train design with the front here, I think.
Yeah, it's just a strange car, but yeah. I do like it.
Yeah.
I like all of the K vans like that.
I concur. It's looking good.
Looking good, he says.
It's you know, I like it when the cars look like what is this? You know. The 914 is a very beautiful looking car. It's just unfortunate with the picture, in my opinion, because like if they could have made a better picture.
Hutch placement.
It's very weird looking car, especially from the front. If you haven't seen it, Google it right now. What else is interesting here? The Exa. You know anything about this? Because I don't really know about this car.
I don't either, actually. I mean, it's a very 80s wedge looking thing.
Yeah. Looks like the 240 SX or whatever.
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I like it. But
I've never heard it. Exa. Is it Japanese only, maybe?
It might be, yeah.
No.
Very interesting.
Ford Mustang Cobra. It looks like a wannabe Trans Am.
Kinda. Well, that was a really early Fox body.
This came before Trans Am, correct?
After.
Oh yeah, 73 is Trans Am, right?
Trans Am was 78 for the Smokey and the Bandit one.
Okay. So very close, very close.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely of the era.
Did they have in mind, do you think, to copy the like hood ornament stuff?
You know, I feel like the hood graphics are probably definitely influenced by the Trans Am, just because like Pontiac did it and Ford saw that and they're like, oh my god, we gotta whip up something cool too for the Mustang now.
Yeah.
So probably. Couldn't say for sure, but
Des Legends. Do you have any input on why they started naming their cars French?
No.
I
have no idea.
It's interesting. This car is actually pretty good in top drives too, I must say.
Yeah, very low 0 to 60.
For a 50s car.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's hard to find. Here's the Suzuki Alto Turbo.
Yeah, so I imagine it's really just the same as the Alto Works, but with 4-wheel drive.
Right.
That would be my guess.
The Saturn Ion. What is this based on? I can't see it.
That's not based on anything. It's a Saturn.
Oh, it's a Saturn. I'm looking at this like it's a Geo. Never mind.
Like a Geo, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, if you know of the Chevy Cobalt, it's basically one of those in a lot of ways.
Do you know when they announced World Expo? I was so sure Saturn was Australian. So I said it over and over in the video.
Oh man!
I was like, finally a new Australian brand, and oh how nice to have some Australian variety. And people flamed me. Oh how they flamed me. And I don't know where it comes from. Because Saturn was in the original Test Drive Unlimited. That's why I know Saturn at all.
Huh, okay.
And for some reason, I just had those cars, and I remember going to like the Rest of the World tuner or whatever. But perhaps maybe it's just a lapsed judgment, or maybe they put Saturn with the Japanese with the Australian brand. Sorry.
Maybe.
For some reason they shared the same tuner or whatever, but something, because of Test Drive Unlimited, I'm sure, has made me think Saturn is Australian when it's in fact US.
Well, you know, you probably didn't get them in Europe, did you?
No, I've never seen one.
Yeah, you're not missing much. they're cheap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we went past it. Have you heard about the Oldsmobiles and what controversy they are sparking in top drives?
No, actually I haven't.
These boast 100 MRA.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, they are very, very quick. Huh. This one I have 996 for that very reason, and I have the other version in 969, which also has 100 MRA.
Okay, that's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's interesting, and it's real life stats. People have looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nothing out of...
It doesn't surprise me.
I think it's very, very interesting. This is super key car, by the way, from a top drives perspective. Go get the D100 if you haven't already.
Yep,
it's very good.
D100's great.
The Mito I've always had a soft spot for. I just think it's kind of crude looking, and that's why I like it again.
Yeah, I wish it didn't have the alpha front.
Oh,
I don't like it. I don't like the alpha front.
I like the alpha front. That's what makes it crude, you know.
I don't.
That's good. The Suzuki Kara, kind of cool.
Yep.
It's the Auto Sam killer.
Well, not even. It is the same car.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I don't know why they're different in top drives.
Yeah, it's better. The Kara is better.
Couldn't tell you why, because they're the same car, just badged differently. Because the AutoZam uses a Suzuki engine.
Ah.
So
it was
developed with Mazda and Suzuki.
Here's the other one.
Oh, okay.
That has a slight edge over its brother, but this one I maxed out so early I didn't 996 it.
Still pretty cool though.
Yeah. The 280C again here.
Yeah, a little earlier than the other one actually.
The Dodge Colt, what do you think about that car?
That's actually a Mitsubishi Colt.
Yeah, that's
the same car.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Pretty cool, I guess. I like those kind of like 80s all-wheel drive hatchback kind of things.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of them did that. Like you could get four-wheel drive Civics, Toyota Tercels, stuff like that. It was kind of a thing. And it kind of died out when the crossover took over. Bit of a shame.
What else do we have that is...
Look at all these. You got so many.
Yeah, right?
Oh, man.
The slingshot, obviously, super good. If you don't have it, keep it. The PT Cruiser has a special place in my heart. Because it's one of those cars that were in Midtown Madness free. Every car that was in Midtown Madness free just has a special place in my heart. It's just how it is.
Even if it's a PT Cruiser.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I remember this car one time. You have this like guy who's called like in Midtown Madness Free, the story mode, right? You do a bunch of undercover work as an undercover cop, but you have to do like the most mundane things. And one of the things you do is you are a car rental service workman. And then there's the American part of the game is set in Washington, and you have this. Really, it's so gay stereotype guy, but he's called Mr. Picky, and he rents a Chrysler PT Cruiser and then he crashes it. So you have to drive. It's such peculiar cars you have to drive because you have to drive out a Chevrolet SSR to him to swap out for his crashed up PT Cruiser. And then you have to drive the smashed out up PT Cruiser back to the dealership, and that's the mission.
Oh man, that sounds kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, smashed up is the way that PT Cruisers should be. So.
Yeah, this is the original. I don't know what the Swedish equivalent of hillbillies are. They love this car. They are in love with the 240. Oh my god, there are I can name you 4 songs that are about the Volvo 240. Like there are songs dedicated to this car because the culture, the like trashy hillbilly car culture in this country has a special place for these old Volvos. So they make songs about them and then they play them super loud out of their Volvos. And
I mean, you know what? That sounds kind of wholesome, actually.
it is, right? It is. It's not something that I myself would affiliate myself with because it's not really my thing. But for them to have that thing, it's awesome. And it is, as you say, wholesome. And it gives Swedish car culture some sort of substance. I think it's great for that. The Volvo 240 won't ever be forgotten here because of that, you know, so...
Yeah. Well, you know, it is kind of a legendary car in its own right, so...
Yeah, it's beautiful, in my opinion, too. I think it looks genuinely good, that car.
The brick.
Yeah, the brick, it's indeed. The Chevy S10 Extreme, I just think is kind of an interesting car in its own right.
Yeah, well, the S10 was always kind of just a good little truck for what it was. So.
Yeah. What else is interesting? It's like, it's not so interesting. This one, obviously.
Oh yeah, everyone loves the FC RX-7s. They're so good.
Beautiful little racer, let's be real.
For sure. Man, there are just, you have so many on.
Yeah, I have like every single one almost. The Saturns look like the Geos, I swear.
They kind of do.
Like this bears resemblance with the Storm from earlier.
A little bit. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Well, I mean, it was at the end of the day, you know, 90s GM.
yeah, right.
So
legendary car, of course, the Skyline 2000 GTR.
Yep.
Everybody loves it. It's the car. It's so funny because, you know, Fast and Furious. They like in the start of Fast 5, they have to run away to Rio, right?
Right.
And you see, is it the Fast 5? I believe so, right? And you see Ryan driving around in one of these cars, and it's like supposed to be that they have no money, so they have to do these odd jobs with Vince, and he's driving this car.
Yeah, it's like no money, and you have that.
So expensive, like such a gaping plot hole there. But then again, you can't really say Fast and Furious and then expect there to be, you know,
If you're going to a Fast and the Furious movie for the plot, you've already lost.
Yeah, right. The only good plot movie is Tokyo Drift, and I stand by that. It's a good movie. Everybody hates on it. Good movie. I like
Tokyo
it.
Drift, you said?
Yeah, the American stupid brat goes to Japan and is totally, unfamiliar with anything, and then it's just a wholesome world widening movie for Sean, the main character. I just like it. I don't know, it has like 5 on IMDb, but Fast and Furious 6 has like 7.5, and I just can't.
What? How? No, Tokyo Drift is better than that. Sure.
Yeah, I don't understand. I think it's because it's too much of a car movie for critics,
Probably, yeah. Yeah, now I'm thinking about how one of my college roommates had the soundtrack to Too Fast, Too Furious, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, on CD.
They made
and it was stuck in his CD changer in his car.
They made a song specifically for that movie. Did you know that?
Yeah, it was on the CD. It was great.
Did you know they tried to get Ja Rule for Too Fast, Too Furious?
Oh, man.
And he asked for, I think it was $55 million? Like, what?
That's a couple bucks.
What is his problem? So then they got Ludacris instead. Which, in my opinion, is a way better fit too. I really do like the way he is in those movies. And I like his... apparently he had beef with Tyrese Gibson too, Roman or whatever. And so did Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel also had beef with Tyrese Gibson. Such a mess of I saw like a big video on like the problems with shooting the Fast and Furious. It's so crazy. Like, did you know that Jason Statham, The Rock, and Vin Diesel all had contracts that were binding, that they couldn't be punched more than their rival? there had to be the exact same amount of punches thrown both ways because of their contracts. Man. It's so stupid and so egotistical and ego tripped. I don't understand it.
That's kind of great. Honestly.
And do you know what Vin Diesel did instead of making Too Fast, Too Furious? And did you know why he didn't? Vin Diesel didn't want to do Too Fast, Too Furious because it didn't build the world. Like, the only reason we have this like family thing in Fast and Furious overall is because of Vin Diesel. He was the one who pushed it. It's so interesting. Man. He's just like Dominic. So
it's so wild.
Instead of doing Too Fast, Too Furious, he did a movie called he had already done a movie called Pitch Black. Are you familiar with that movie?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it.
It's actually a very good movie, but he plays a character called Riddick in that movie, which is like he's like a hyper criminal who like escaped, and now he's on this like prison ship or whatever, and then it crashes and so on. But he bought the rights to Riddick and everything, and that was his. No, he didn't buy it. That was his condition to come back to Fast and Furious, was that he got all the rights for Riddick and the Pitch Black universe or whatever.
Okay.
And then he made something called The Chronicles of Riddick that kind of flopped. But he's...
You know what? I think I remember hearing about that, actually. When
he's such a driven person, Vin Diesel, I must say. But he is kind of cringe, too.
Well, yeah, that's all the best entertainers are like extremely cringe.
Yeah. Eagle Vision, what was that? 3000 GT? No,
that would. I think that might have been actually like a Dodge Intrepid.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like it's I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tidbit about Fast and Furious. The little tidbit probably was like 7 minutes, let's be real.
Probably.
Saturn Sky, same car as many other cars, correct?
Yeah,
Opel GT.
Opel GT.
And
Pontiac
Vauxhall...
Solstice.
Vauxhall, whatever it's called.
Yeah. VX220.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Very
as
interesting.
well as the Pontiac Solstice. Same thing.
Oh, yeah. Pontiac Solstice looking a little bit more round now, though.
Yeah, the styling is totally different, but it's the same car.
Same guts.
Underneath. Yeah.
Why is this so lower in performance then?
Probably just a different engine.
Oh yeah, okay, I see.
Because the Sky Redline was the fast one.
Oh, okay, I see.
I think that one was just the base non-turbo.
This RX-7, this is not the Savannah.
No, but it's related, I think.
Oh,
like
okay.
I think that's still an FB.
Okay.
Still cool cars.
Yeah.
Every gen of the RX-7 was great.
Agree. And here's the Autosam.
Oh, so the Autosam is better than the Suzuki.
It looks like it. Okay, it was the other way around. Very interesting.
I wonder why. Like, because they're the same car. Oh man, that's gonna eat at me. Oh well.
8587, right?
Yeah, 8587.
Let's find the other car. It was down here, right?
Yeah, it was 22, I thought.
Oh, was it?
Wasn't it?
Oh, you're right. 8587. 22?
I think that's... yeah... 23, maybe? I think it was 10
There it is.
Yeah.
10287.
Yeah, I wonder why. Weird.
Interesting.
Very
Funny.
strange.
Funny. Anyways, rares. We have 500 to go through.
Oh man, let's go.
Let's let's speed it up a bit now. Original Impreza in 5 words.
That's not the original Impreza. That's 5 words.
Oh right, it isn't. This is 2000s. Is
Yeah,
it the first combi?
That's no. They made hatchbacks in the previous gen too.
Okay, I see.
Saturn
Saturn
kind of dope actually.
Saturn SC is based on what? A Pontiac?
Nope, that's just a Saturn SC.
Oh yes, Saturn again. I can't with this.
Got him.
Yeah, for sure. Stupid. This is the affordable Porsche, beautiful car. I like it.
I do too.
They're like 30k Swedish here, which is like $2.7.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, get one while you can, because they've been going up in the U.S. for
They
a while.
probably have here too, because last time I looked was like a year ago. But,
oh, okay.
Probably not by that much.
Well, I remember in here when I was in high school, so like 10 years ago, they were $1,000 for a decent running one.
Oh yeah.
If for just a regular base model, now that same car would be like 10 grand.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I guess they're closer to home here, right?
I guess. Maybe they sold more there. I don't know.
Probably.
I think all the 80s stuff is really starting to rise, though.
Here
oh,
it is.
yes.
I adore this car. I can't say anything else. Like, this is again falls under the category where it looks scuffed to a point where I actually really enjoy it.
It's cool because it does something that nothing else really does, too.
Indeed.
Like, hardtop convertible pickup trucks just don't exist.
It's cool. Really?
So... it's cool for that, if nothing else.
And also it's cool for another reason. You know what? The biggest reason why it's cool?
Dare I ask?
It was in Metal Madness 3.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay.
Yeah. It makes every car cool.
Oh, man.
I tell you what.
Oh, man.
I know the entire car lineup of that game, dude.
Oh man, are you gonna point them all out when we come to them?
Yeah, sure. Should I? Should I?
Okay.
Yeah, I will. I
Sure,
will.
why
I will
not?
start it from now on. Whenever there's a Midtown Madness car, my Midtown Madness radar will go off. This is so good right now in the meta for top drives. 32 and it's 6.489. It's low though,
light. Yeah,
which you would not expect actually. I think it looks kind of medium.
it does look medium.
But for this stat line, it's actually giving a lot, especially for the 90s category. I really like that car.
Yeah, it looks really solid.
This is interesting, and you know why? Do you have any idea?
They dropped it in our queue a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, but why is it interesting in top drives? What makes this very interesting? Do you have any idea?
Well, it's really light.
Yes. Does that have any implications?
Slaloms?
The implication is you want to do this with it.
Huh. Okay.
Because this is the better tune for the Donkenvort S7, cool. Which is one of the very few rares which you should 699. And that is because it weighs under half a ton. And this makes it win Twisty Road, win G-Force Test, and win Slalom, which is all the things you want for this car. So that's a top tip that not many people know. You should 699 this if you get it, guys. Did we lose Leo? Hello?
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 I swallowed water wrong.
Oh no!
So I went on mute for everybody's mouth. I'll be back.
Okay, so while Leo is sorting out his problems, I can tell you that the C4 kind of good for top drives.
Just dying over here.
That's fine. Have you seen the Frua, the new car?
That's pretty dope, actually.
Looks so cute.
I like it. Cool color too.
Yeah, also like 86, I think, MRA. What else is cool here? The Manta, of course. The Manta, obviously.
Absolute legend.
Very good in the Horizon games, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it in the Horizon games. So much fun to drive around.
Yeah. And it's good in top drives. It's good, actually. 5989 is not bad for 33.
Yeah.
The Bluebird, the old Bluebird is such a cool car. That's all, basically.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like how it's all crashed up.
Yeah, they got a crashed one for the... Yeah. I like that too.
Interesting.
Here's the Dodge Colt again.
Yeah.
The Impostor.
Dodge sus.
This one's very good. 6190 for 33. Very good.
Oh wow. I wonder how... I could see that getting nerfed in the future.
Yeah, 90 handling for this big...
For this big
blob.
Something from the 60s, I don't see 90 handling, but...
I see 74 stock, maybe.
Yeah, like 80, what, 81, 82 max.
Yeah, right.
I could see that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. 90, huh? I don't know about that one.
That car handles way better than, you know, like an Integra.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps not.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, especially, it's a 60s convertible. It's probably like, you know, like flexy or...
Oh!
Ooh, oh.
That is very, very light. I didn't know this.
That's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, huh?
Maybe it just looks big. Maybe it's tiny.
Maybe. Yeah, you never know.
That's
crazy. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, the Grand Punto I really like.
Yep. That one's a classic too.
In TDCCS, I entered a competition with the Abarth Grand Punto Super Sport, which is like the super special one. Mm-hmm. Because the competition was like a car with an unexpectedly good sounding engine or whatever.
Huh.
And
Okay.
that, because the Super Sport, it sounds brutal for the Abarth.
Yeah, well, the Abarth stuff always sounds just insane.
Yeah. Very gravelly sound to them.
Yeah.
Every time I see a Impreza, I'm gonna say it's the original Impreza now.
Okay. Yeah, do it. Go for it.
This car has broken the game. Do you know about this?
I don't actually.
It's super good. It beats super rares easy peasy on slalom test. It beats ultra rares on slalom test. It's insane.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
okay.
It's so
with standard
so
tires
good.
too. That's
yeah. That's
solid.
that's
okay.
its niche. Standard tires, slalom test. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Very nice.
It goes toe to toe with the super rare Caterham thingy standard tires that has been buffed to 86 handling now and like 5.6, and they like tie almost.
Solid.
Yeah, it's so good, so good.
Very solid.
Its on-road version is pretty good too, actually, for what it's worth.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I dig it for sure.
It's cool. It's cool. Chevy Volt still actually good as a 34 rare, honestly. Like it just was
Doesn't
very
surprise me because the Impala is like pretty close in stats, right? And that was always a rare.
Yeah, right. And the thing is, this was the best rain uncommon for City Streets.
Yeah, now it's a pretty solid rare.
Yeah, it's still the best for City Streets this RQ and down, you know, when it comes to rain.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Can't hate it. It's also one of the few like electric cars that are out these days that everyone who I know who has one actually likes it.
Oh, that's interesting. That's nice.
Yeah. Just good, just a good car.
924 again, just a very, very cool car. This I've had for 1,400 days.
That's a couple days, huh?
That's insane, 1.4k days.
Yeah, it's almost 5 years.
No, that's
almost
4 years pretty exactly, right? Because it's 365 days per, so it would be 700.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Still, even
1,400 days is 3.83 years.
Yeah, so almost 4 years.
Yeah. Still not bad.
GT Concept, great car. Opel Menta after the handling buff, great car.
I mean, even before the handling buff, it was still a great car.
But it was way lower in RQ than too. But it holds its own here. It's good. It's good.
Definitely good.
The Bora now is a rare, is pretty good.
Honestly, it wasn't even that bad as a super.
No, right, because of the MRA.
Right.
Okay, so what is this? This is a Suzuki, right?
Suzuki Samurai, yeah.
Right. Interesting. The Geo Tracker. This also very good car. Standard tires, 4-wheel drive, 77 handling.
Not
very
bad.
good. This is a town cruiser or whatever. What are they called?
I think it might be based on a Colt, actually.
Oh, is it so?
It might be.
Yeah, I can see it.
It looks like it is. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but could be. It looks like it.
The Juke Nismo used to be ultra rare.
That was the one that was an ultra rare, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, performance tires makes it useful now, because earlier it was very bad with its all surface tires, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely was, but
Hummer H1 Alpha Wagon with its 3.5 ton mass.
Oh man. It's just a ridiculous
they use this car in Gone in 60 Seconds, right? It's one of the cars they collect, I do believe.
Huh.
From the
I don't know.
impound. The police
Can't say
impound.
I'm familiar, actually.
And then there's a snake in it, I believe. Like there's a snake in the car, and it's like the typical, you know, when they have like the comic relief black guy who's scared of snakes.
Yep.
That's that movie's comic relief black guy scared of snake scenes. It's
Gotcha.
it's such a typical trope, you know, especially in American movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Also, Gone in 60 Seconds has Nicolas Cage shift a car 17 times, I think. He shifts up 17 times, I believe.
Oh man.
In his
well, if you just gotta keep going faster and faster, I guess. Right?
In his Eleanor, which is a 4-gear car, 5-gear car.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, not more than 5.
Donkervort very good now at Rare.
Oh yeah, that one used to be super, didn't it?
Yeah, and this is also like 600, I think, 500.
Yeah, nice.
Very light. Probably also should have done this one 699. Come to think of it.
Yeah, it might have been worth it.
Yeah. This guy is 699.
Yep.
One of the few ones.
Yep. That's an old one too.
Yeah, this one wasn't discovered by me, but the other Donkervort was actually discovered by me. I'm the one who did the testing for that.
Oh baby.
I also am the proud tester of another car we will come to in the super rare category later.
Let's go.
That I also discovered on my very own, and then everybody know it because of me.
Yeah, not to brag or anything.
No, but I'm Jesus up in this. I'm God. I mold the grounds in which you upgrade your car after.
Yeah, I'm cooler than you, just so you know.
Yeah. Have you seen my garage, by the way?
I have. You know, at least a bit of it here. You know, through the rares.
My
roughly.
oldest car.
Oh man.
There it is.
1400 almost exactly. Huh.
Yeah.
Very cool. How useful has it been as of late? Not very, I take it.
No, probably not. Raced it quite a bit though.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
Hornet's still very good car. If you don't have it, get it. It's medium, it's crazy, get it. This I had to upgrade for the Old Guard challenge, actually. 2 of the Corvettes for the Elite USA challenge.
I gotta say, it looks really good at 39.
It is actually. It's just too clumsy, that's the problem. So it can't really use its handling on anything else but the twisty circuit.
Yeah.
Because it's so very, very bad at the G-force and slalom.
Right. Still cool car though.
And this one is very good. 5491. Pretty banging car, honestly. For 39.
Yeah.
Alpine is down here too.
Yep.
And
what a
bar.
classic. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Beautiful.
What a classic. I love those.
Alright, move on.
Oh my god, we made it through. Let's go.
The Volvo V40.
Yep, the 850 T5.
The real brick.
I love the 850. I'll always have a soft spot for that thing.
Yeah, looks good. Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have?
All these low super rares I remember is like either mid super rares or mid rares.
Yeah, right. Cool. It's very, very interesting. Here's the Donkervort that managed to stay.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah. It has 84 to 83 handling. I think that's what sets them apart. And I also think the other one is 4.783 and this is 4.884.
Huh. I would have hoped that would be rare too then, but
yeah.
Oh well.
I think that could be 39 if the other one is 37 or whatever.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it would be a lot better there.
Yeah. The original Impreza, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Great.
Is this the first one that had 4-wheel drive?
No.
No, okay. All right. When did they do the
I think it had, pretty sure all years had it. Just it was an option on some years.
Oh, I see. It was optional.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What else is interesting in Super Rare? I mean, Super Rare is all. This is such a great picture. It's one of the best pictures in Top Drives, in my opinion.
It is, and it looks a lot better than that car ever should.
Oh.
Those are not good cars.
The i3 now at Super Rare. The Brera. No, the other one is Super Rare too, though. The other Alpha that used to be. This is very, 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 very good still at 42, and this was crazily understated at 38. Not understated, but under RQ.
Yep.
And it's still under RQ'd because it's still better than the Subaru XT, so it should be over the Subaru XT in RQ, in my honest opinion.
It's medium, right? It has to.
Yes.
Be.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the only place where the XT beats this is in the drags, which is, you would never put this on a drag.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, so it's still under RQ'd in my opinion. Should be 44, and then I think the XT should move back down to 43.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Charger RT up here now, meaning Blossom has like 56 new Super Rares or whatever he has now.
Oh man.
He keeps keeping every single one.
Still good car.
I also have a car which I keep every single one, but the thing is, his used to be rare and mine is super rare, so I have fewer. The ELR, amazing, still amazing in Top Drives.
It just keeps getting nerfed and it just keeps not mattering.
Yeah, right. Low don't matter. Still good. It was obviously completely busted in medium, but still working very well in low. Here's the other, the one that used to be rare.
Oh, okay.
It's up here as well.
Gotcha.
The C70, never really liked this car. Same with the S90 actually. Two Volvos I never really had a soft spot for. The C30 on the other hand, oh my god, I adore this little thing. This was called the fisherman's car because it has a special compartment in the back for a fishing bag, or like a fisherman's bait bag or whatever.
That's such a strange feature.
Yeah, very interesting car. I really do like the C30. It's a cute little racer, honestly. 850R, also beautiful car. I really like that one as well.
Oh, I do love those.
Subaru Exija went up to Super Rare.
Okay.
BRC TS is now the only BRC in Super Rare because the other one obviously went up to Ultra Rare.
Yeah, because that one got standard tires.
Yep. Indeed.
Making it an instant staple.
Making it so good with its 92 handling. We have the Terrano still rocking its off-road tires, but now nerfed from 80 I think only to 79. It's not a big nerf. The G37 is down here now with its performance tires and nerfed handling. It got really punched.
Oh, that's okay.
Here is the Talon. This one is actually good too. I should max it out. It's good for Top Drives. Should max that one out actually.
You should. It's a cool car too.
Yeah. The 124 Spider, great car.
Those things just sound insane.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
It's crazy. The V6, a special place in my heart. Just a very good car. This was in Need for Speed Most Wanted. That's where I remember that from. The Pontiac Trans Am is incredible now.
Oh wow, yeah.
It has no MRA though, no MRA, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that 0 to 60 is insane.
Yeah, this works so well on a twisty circuit, so well.
That's very good, very cool.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that for sure.
What else do we have? These are still very good.
No.
Because they got moved up to 94.
They got buffed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
They are very good still. And I maxed out 2. And I have 7 apparently, I didn't know.
I mean, seems like the kind of car that you would want 7 of, though.
Yeah, true. Always need to use 7. I don't know.
Make a drag spec one just for fun.
The 124 Spider also, super rare now.
Yeah.
And here's the Caterham 7, which is now very, very good because of 86 handling.
Wasn't that thing a common way back in the day?
Yeah, with performance tires and 77 handling.
Yep.
Then it moved to
oh man.
Then moved to rare and kept it 77 handling.
Well, it was uncommon for a while.
It was, yeah, it's true.
So, like, is this the car that's been the most rarities in the game?
I think this is the car that has been good at the most rarities.
Well, right, but obviously, because it was always good.
Yeah.
But, like, it might have just have been the most rarities.
Wasn't there like a Dodge SRT4 that was first super rare, moved to ultra rare, then got nerfed to common, and then back up to rare?
I don't know actually. That I couldn't tell you.
I remember when they made a big mistake with one car, so it went from ultra rare all the way down, and then it went up to a middle ground. I can't recall which car it was. Yeah, but it's definitely up there for the car that had swapped rarity the most, for sure.
For sure.
But you have the other Caterham used to be super rare and got ultra rare. That's all.
Yeah.
No, now it's epic. Wait. So that also moved free.
Huh. I guess Hutch doesn't know where the Caterhams belong.
No, they got so buffed in handling, all of them. That's why they have moved many.
Yeah.
Saturn Ion Redline.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that one's the quick one. I think that one was supercharged.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Centrifugal supercharger?
Well, I got no idea.
There are 2 ways to supercharge, right? It's centrifugal and compressor. Or what is the other one?
That's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head.
I've been playing Forza Motorsport 2 recently, and you can choose both options. That's why I know. But I can't recall what they're called. I know one is centrifugal, and here's the SSR that is actually in Midtown Madness, I do believe.
Yeah, the cool one.
Because the one in Midtown Madness is actually quite quick, and I do believe it must be this one then.
Yeah. Yeah, where they threw the big engine in it, because why not?
Yeah. Also, the normal Crossfire, have we gone past that yet? That's in Midtown Madness. I've totally forgotten to mention the cars now.
Man.
The Escalade is also in Midtown Madness, which is interesting.
Huh.
This is in Midtown Madness.
Oh man.
At the very start of the game, you have 5 cars. You have this one, you have an Opel Astra, you have a garbage truck, you have a... Yeah, you have a taxi, and you have a Washington DC taxi, and you have a Renault, whatever, the small Renaults, the 106 or whatever they're called.
Huh.
And that's what you have at the start.
Interesting.
And this is by far the quickest. It's funny though, because this is 152, and I can't help but to remember that it does like 290 kph in Midtown Madness, which would be 170-ish.
Well, it's a video game.
Yeah, but still,
You know.
that's hurt me to the core.
Oh man.
The S2K, of course, beautiful.
Yeah.
This is the other car that I discovered. 699 is better for city streets.
Very cool.
Ties small and wins medium.
Huh. Cool car too.
Yeah, yeah, very cool car. Custom card competition in my server was we had the first qualifying rounds just recently, and this was one of the cars that were reliable because it's heavy enough.
Sweet.
Not now because it's upgraded, but when it's not upgraded, it was right above. Same goes for the Chevy SSR because we did Ford versus Chevy, and it had to weigh more than 2,150 kilos. So they were.
There you go.
They were both.
Cool.
Reliable. The Dodge Racer, is that also an Opel GT? No.
No, that's a concept car.
Kinda looks like it from here, you know?
A little bit. It's kind of similar.
Yeah.
But.
Oh yeah, Ford Escort Rally up here now.
Yep.
Still decent.
Yeah, they just keep moving everything with off-road tires up.
Dodge Charger Daytona is down here now. Which is interesting. I just recently got it back because I fused it into an Epic, obviously. And here's the XT.
Yeah, 47 is a bit too high.
Way up here. Way up here. It should have the same RQ as the Nissan. They should. They should be tied, in my opinion. This one is actually decent now too, but it's still also way too high.
Yeah.
Is this my failure? No, I have one which I have done wrong. I know that.
Is this my failure? Oh man.
Jamal down here now.
Jamal good now? Let's go.
Yeah, actually.
You love to see
Mustang
it.
here.
Not bad. Not bad.
Finally got this. I've been missing that for the longest time. Here's my mistake.
It looks insane. Oh no.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty good. It is pretty good.
Yeah, that thing, just anything for all-wheel drive, off-road tires, good handling is very nice.
This is great now due to top speed and 0 to 60 buff.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Very good.
Infinity down here now. This Infinity used to be Epic. Here it is.
All the way down in Super Rares.
Yeah, moved from standard to performance.
Yep. Man, crazy.
Caliber's down here now.
I think that's a good move, though.
Yeah. This is the best Super Rare City Streets car for both small and medium.
I believe it. GNX is a beast, man.
Price car, interesting car. I think it could easily be 50, honestly.
Yeah, but
I think it
probably piss off a bunch of people.
I think it ought to be 50 though for the balance, because a lot of other cars are like tied and very very close knit, and then this one is just way better.
Yeah.
So in terms of balancing, I think it should be 50.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably true, honestly.
Yeah. And here's the car I have a lot of.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
That's all.
That is quite a few.
It's 13, right? 4, 8... No, 11 only.
Still worth keeping.
TVR, Super Rare now.
Jeez.
Pretty good for that RQ, honestly.
Yep.
Jaguar, Super Rare now.
The XJR is pretty cool too. Like it's just
this one is in
cool
Midtown Madness. That one is. No, this one. The SRT6 is what it's called.
Okay. Yeah, because it's just an SLK, isn't it? A Crossfire, basically.
Okay, it is.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never knew.
Yeah, it's like based on the same. I think the engine in the SRT6 is the same as the SLK 32 AMG.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
This is Super now too, by the way.
And yeah, and it looks pretty good for Super, to be honest.
Honestly. These are Super now. They are nauseous. And this TT is actually very good too.
doesn't look too bad for the RQ, I'll admit.
It's beautiful also.
Still don't like it.
Do you like the design?
No, I hate it.
It's beautiful, right?
It looks terrible.
You love it?
It's the worst parts of the not late 90s bubble styling in one car.
Alright, ultra rare.
Let's go.
Moving swiftly on. The Tribeca. Blah.
Oh, you love it.
This C111, beautiful.
That is actually pretty cool.
We are doing quick round here if you're not noticing.
Oh, I'm noticing. Let's go.
The circuit still OP. Beautiful car too. I think it's interesting. I'll keep it on a constant move like this, right?
Okay. And then we can like pick out something that looks interesting to us, like sushi off a conveyor belt.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Aerovet down to 51 now.
Ooh, very nice.
Kinda nice, actually.
It's a good change.
Kinda utility.
That Forester got all surface. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I didn't even notice that. Huh.
Probably worth upgrading.
Maybe. I have the tokens.
Yeah, 5 days left.
The Raptor, obviously, apparently so clumsy that it can't beat this anywhere, even though it has better stats by far.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, this is just, it's because this one weighs 1400 and this one weighs 25.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. Wild Rubies is up here now.
Huh. I don't agree with that, but okay.
CTS is up here. Grand Tourer, Suburban. Livorg.
Livorg is probably worth being up there.
Livorg is good here. See, I upgraded it.
Yeah.
Peugeot here now. Elise here. And actually, I did a comparison.
They buffed it though, right?
Yeah.
To get it up there, yeah.
It's for 89 to 94. And 4.8 to 4.1.
Okay, so that's not bad then.
I did a comparison of the like low RQ twisty cars, and this one comes out on top pretty much everywhere. It's this one or the Atom 1. They are very good, both of them.
Awesome. Hey, can't hate on that, right?
No. Charger Free kind of kept its spot, which is obvious because it's so good. Another Volvo I never really cared for.
Oh man, I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's meh. The Baja is cool, I must admit.
It is. I hate that they still have the wrong picture though on the Baja.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. Well, because it's a Baja Turbo, right? For the stats, for the name. But if you look at the hood, what's missing?
Oh, the scoop.
Yep. Plus, you can tell it's a base model because the door handles are black plastic and not body color.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
These are up here now.
Everything gets everything with off-road tires just goes up.
This is here now too. The Old Nail, cool little car in my opinion.
Yeah. It is. It definitely is. Blitzen is cool too.
Yeah. The Countach is down here now.
Oh wow, that fell a long way.
Yeah, it's actually good now.
Did they nerf the hell out of the MRA?
No, I don't think so.
Really? Because it was like 90 MRA.
Yeah, I think he still keeps it around there.
Wow. Okay. Huh. Crazy.
87, 88 or something like that. I do believe it stands.
Okay, not bad then.
Here's the Atom
now,
up from 52, I think, to 55, but still very, very good. And here's the Swift now.
Oh man.
56.
Probably still good too.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. This they did a lot to, because this used to be 4.9.
How is I don't buy it. Oh wait, no. How is a 328i from the 90s 4.4?
It's quick.
No.
Yeah, you can see it. Are you blind?
Well, the hutch says it's quick. Man, I don't buy that at all.
The hutch is superior. This is a Volvo I do like.
Yep.
The V70.
Good one.
Nice one.
Yep.
Kisashi I like too. This got buffed.
The Kizashi is cool.
3.9 now.
Wow, okay.
Kinda
Not
quick.
bad.
Kinda quick.
It's already kind of quick.
Yeah, this got nerfed in handling. 82 now. Used to be 85? Something like that?
Yeah, not that big a deal.
No, not really. This used to be super rare, yeah. This also got some interesting changes. I do believe it was 5.982 or 81.
Yeah. And wasn't it not standard tires before, or am I just losing my mind?
Unsure. There are so many low-end BMWs. Might as well have been.
Yeah, like it could have been. Nobody will ever know.
Yeah. The XC90 I kind of like too.
They're comfy.
My girlfriend's parents just bought a new car, and they were thinking about one of these.
Nice.
But they got a BMW 320D GT, Grand Tourer thing. You know.
Maybe next time they'll choose right.
You don't like that?
No, not a huge fan of the BMWs.
Here's the BRC.
Yup.
Beautiful now.
Good.
And the Siege has not had anything happen to it, so I don't know why I click it.
You just liked it, that's okay.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I still do. Carlton has a great history. You know how the UK government tried to ban this, and Lotus was like, nah.
Did they really?
Yeah, the UK government was like, please make lower top speed for your next model, or we will issue this court order or whatever. And Lotus said no, and they made the next Carlton even quicker, which is this one we are looking at here. And then the court order never fell through because it's a no good claim. They were just like,
so good.
It's quick enough to be dangerous at all times. It was like the claim or whatever.
That's so good.
But yeah, 187. That's over 300 kph. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, no, it's quick.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
This one
looks
beautiful.
like a sleeper. Yeah.
This one obviously love it.
Nice stats too.
This is ultra rare now.
Okay.
I think it got nerfed from 92 to 89 though. But
yeah, that
it's
would
still
do
medium.
It could be worse.
Yeah. I remember it being 3.992 actually, and now it's 4.089.
I mean, it's still not bad though.
No, it's still not bad. It's still not bad.
Probably decent.
Yeah, that's why I maxed it. I maxed it for the Elite Challenge, mind you.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah. This car is so weird, right? Because this is the old Subaru that used to be like the only Subaru in Ultra Rare, right?
Oh yeah, and they keep changing the picture so nobody can identify it by sight.
But here it is.
Man.
The old 64 black car.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is Ultra Rare now. And
not bad.
I have no idea why I did this.
Probably had tokens, right?
Yeah, but 699.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I think it's 996 though. I think it is.
It probably is, but I don't hate 699.
It's very light though, so I hope it can be useful anyways.
Yeah.
Scout Pack is here now.
Well, sweet.
It's pretty good stat line actually. High top speed 190. This car I like. This car is OP. You've seen the news. You've seen the buzz about this car, right?
Which the Cayman?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Insane MRA. That's why I have a 996.
Jeez.
This is ultra rare now.
Yeah, well, I like that a lot of the low-end epics dropped.
Yeah.
Because it makes low-end epics now feel a lot less awful.
Here is the Datsun now.
Yeah, I don't know how much I agree with that being so much higher than the Swift.
No, it's too low handling for that.
Yep. If they had kept it at 89 maxed, then maybe.
Yeah. This is also ultra rare now. I do believe this also used to have 92 handling though. But this is medium too.
Oh, that's not bad then. Okay.
No, it's not. If you compare it to the Alpha Delta, which is a medium staple car.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yep, for sure.
It's the Maloo is still better though.
Yeah, well, the Maloo is insane. What do you want?
Yeah, the Maloo is, you can never use it anyway, so.
Yeah. Ooh, S401, let's go.
All of these.
S401 is one that, if I ever end up with the money to just import a car, that one's on the short list.
I see.
I love them.
This is ultra rare now.
Okay.
That's an impressive stat line, must say.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that Camaro that used to be 65 ultra rare now too?
It is. It is.
And that's like what, 3.694?
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah, I kept my old Range Rover.
Yep.
Even though I could have used it.
You gotta keep it.
It's been here for a long time.
It's too old.
I'm not abandoning you. No, yeah.
No.
That's it.
It's also probably still good.
This is
Let's be real.
ultra rare now.
Yeah, I think that was an epic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. 3795 is dangerously good for ultra.
Yeah.
But then again, the Xenos is 3998, which is.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just insane.
Oh yeah, this is ultra rare now too.
Yep, and it's nice too. It looks great.
Yeah, but it's a price car, so it's useless. This is ultra 2 now. This is super good now with its handling buff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actual good career car now. It was always good because of the drag, but like it got less and less versatile as they got more and more US cars added, right?
Yeah.
But now with the handling, I think you can kind of justify 969ing it, and everybody who 969'd it back in the day are probably having a great time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it was always kind of viable as 969 just because everyone had it 996.
Yeah, true.
So if you ended up with a track set where you had to put it on twisty for whatever reason, you just automatically beat anyone who had it.
Yeah.
996. So.
Here is the Audi, the TT I was talking about is very competitive with, even though it's 64.
Gosh, yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Gotta say.
Okay, epic.
Oh man. We're getting into the real meat now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What do we have that is interesting here? I kind of like this. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I do too, honestly. They look good. They have a great powertrain. Definitely cool cars.
Here's the kit RAM now.
It's so good.
4292. Insane.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah.
And this is 65 now, and I think it's kind of okay at 65.
Oh yeah, I would run it.
3798 is pretty good.
Seems good to me.
Cobra is good.
For sure.
I should upgrade it more.
Yeah. Is that on? Hopefully, it's on your short list, right?
I upgrade to event, you know.
Okay.
So depends on what's coming up.
Got it. So you're lame. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. This I had for the longest time too. Yeah.
Yeah. So always been a good car though.
Yeah. This is epic now.
Wonder why.
This I just like this picture. Very good picture.
Yeah, that one is very cool.
This is epic now.
Opal's an epic, yeah.
Yeah.
95 handling with off-road tires is nothing to sneeze at, though.
No, it was very good at Ultra.
Yeah.
This is epic now, which is so weird. I remember seeing Blossom's video where he like predicted what was going to happen, and he predicted this would go down to like 58.
Yeah, no, that thing should not be epic. I don't think
they upped it instead to
it
66.
seems just bad. It was always bad at 64.
And then the Citadel is here too.
Yeah.
And the Colorado is here, which is justified.
Yeah, that's justified for sure.
This also got up. This is also up. This is... No, this was always. This is also up.
Yeah.
What do we have more? Is this the one that is a price car? Yeah, I never understood this.
It's probably just so that Infinity could have a prize car.
Yeah, and I do believe it has the same picture as the Super Rare, Ultra Rare, right?
I think so, yeah.
No, the Super Rare, it is.
Yeah.
The CO6, the most beautiful Corvette in my opinion.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Finally, someone who prefers the C5 to the C6.
Of course, pop-up headlights superior.
That's what I've been saying.
Superior.
Dude, every time it comes up in TDH, in the in car vote, I say that the C6 is like one of the the bottom Corvette for styling.
Yeah.
Because it's just a C5 but worse in every way.
Yeah.
And people get so mad. I'm just like, why? I'm right.
I think it's C5, C1, C4. I think is my top 3.
Yeah, my top 3. I think probably C3, C5, C4. But
interesting.
It's really close between them.
Yeah. Another Volvo I don't really like.
Nope.
And then one I very like.
They brought the Golf up to Epic.
Yeah, 102 handling now.
Yeah.
Dangerous weapon car.
Not bad.
Weapon car. Silvia is up here too now. Countryman is up here.
I mean, sure, go for it. Oh, the Quattroportes.
Oh yeah, for the Nismo GTR.
Yup.
It was worth it. Every day.
They got you there.
Yeah. This I just recently got actually.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah. I got 2 epics from a carbon very recently from a challenge.
Take those.
Yeah, and that was one of them. This is up here too now?
I don't agree with that.
It's
but okay.
just not as good as the Bluebird in any way, shape or form.
No.
I don't understand it. The Porsche was always gonna go up, I think, but not 69, 65 maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. Off-road tires, I think, are valued a lot higher now.
Yeah, and that's the plan too. Like, they have made an entirely new formula.
Yeah.
This was one of the first cars that were handed out in challenges from the new update, so that's why I have that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, this one too, they handed out.
Not bad, honestly.
That's a good looking car.
For sure.
Evo 1 is here now.
So dumb. That's no way is that a 70. The car was bad as an ultra rare.
Yeah, I think it was bad at 57.
Yeah, like there's no way that's 70. Come on.
The old Polestars, when Polestar was a part of Volvo, I have a soft spot for. So this one I love. I wish
those are nice.
I wish the C30 Polestar was in the game because that's like the best of both worlds.
Maybe next time.
The
right?
fisherman's car with tuning, love it. Renault Sport Laguna, beautiful.
Pretty cool.
Did you know that the next update is dropping this month?
Is it really?
Yeah, 100 cars from one country. That's what we know.
Interesting.
We don't know which country though.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. That's,
Yeah, people are speculating since Mini Cooper got new models, but we got no new Mini Coopers, that it might be Mini Cooper. Like they got new miniature car models, in the game.
Gotcha. That would make sense.
So then it would be Germany, but we already got a lot of new German cars for World Expo, so it's difficult to say.
Well, I guess, we'll have to wait and see, right?
Yeah. The Dakar.
Oh, man.
I think this was my second ever prize car, though, so, I mean...
I still remember I missed it by 1 spot.
Ah.
And then out of the carbon, I pulled the Veyron 16.4.
Yeah, way better car.
So I
Easy
think
to
I
see.
did better than the people who got the prize car on that one.
The GTR maxed out, of course.
They buffed the handling on that.
Did you know this car? Actually, I got support to max this out for me. I removed the fuses from a car that got destroyed. Yeah, from the roof compressor when it got destroyed.
Okay.
Back in the day when you didn't have tokens or whatever, you could remove fuses and put them elsewhere.
Yeah.
So I got them to put my roof R compressor on this just as a project.
As a hey, why not?
Project from the heart, you know.
Yep.
And
makes sense.
And now it's actually okay. So
yeah,
it worked out.
You love to see it.
Yeah. This is new car. The first new epic I got from the new update. Got it same day as update dropped.
Not bad. Not bad.
A car I actually like. This is the Polestar 1, but before the Polestar 1 was a thing.
Yep.
So, also my favorite cars ever are the from Volvo are probably the old S60s, the ones from 2003-4. I really like those.
Yeah, they're cool. I like them too. Nothing bad to say, really.
This they also handed out.
I wish it didn't look the way that it does. I can't. I couldn't tell you a single part of that design that I like.
Diablo GT, brutally fine looking car though.
I do like that.
Yeah, me too.
Even though they got rid of the pop-ups, I'll forgive them.
Yeah, true. C12 still amazing, obviously 74 now. Exige is down here now.
It's so ridiculous
SLS2
how a lot of the
down here.
good Lotuses are mid-level epics now.
Yeah. I have this? I feel like this is a car I always talk about. Like, I wish I had the M3CS.
Oh my god.
Apparently I have it.
Got one. How long's it been sitting there?
Oh.
Oh man.
Okay, nice. Maybe I should.
Sure.
Maybe I should upgrade that at some point. I feel like I always talk about it. Like one key card that I'm missing from Epic.
Oh man.
Well, there it is.
So good.
The XC60, I like it. The S80, I'm on the fence about this car. I kind of like it though.
I like it. It's not like a classic, but I like it.
The 908 RC.
Oh man.
I'm using this right now in the finals.
Oh man, let's go.
Finals are ending tonight, you know.
That's so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this I got duplicates of very recently. This was the second car from the double epic carbon fiber.
Ooh, we take those.
And
that's
then
not bad at all.
And I got another one from a singular old guard pack. And these used to be legendary, obviously.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Also, Evo X up here now.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
Some aspects of the new RQ system I think make sense. Some of them are just like, what are you doing?
The V60 Polestar.
I like it. I like it. I can't be too mad at it. That thing won me a couple finals.
Picking to Paris is buffed now.
Is it?
Look at 190.
Oh wow, okay.
It's so quick now.
It is. Wow,
Yeah.
okay, weird.
And here's the Evo 4.
Yeah. I still don't agree with it being 76.
No. I decided to max one though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because why not?
Yeah. I think 68 maybe?
Yeah, that would be fair.
Yeah.
Because it always beats the that red Evo 10.
Yeah.
So it should be at least around where that is.
This one was one of the first epics I got from the new update. I maxed it out.
That's spicy.
This car actually doesn't have a model in the game. And the same can be said for any of the Exiges that are ultra or above, I think. So they are small blue dots instead on the
Excellent.
in-game environment. So that's
You love to see it.
that's a great bug. Balboni down here now.
You know what? I approve of that for
Yeah.
sure. That's a good change.
This one got really nerfed. I mean buffed. Sorry. So it's very, very good now.
Looks pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah, it's even though it has low top speed, I think it has 94 MRA now.
Okay. Oh, because it's electric, right?
Yeah, it's insane now.
Okay. All right. Can't be mad at it.
Oh yeah, this one, price car one. I don't know what's special about this.
I'm a fan. All the S cars are just awesome.
Okay. This car, brutal, brutal. Happy I have it.
Ooh.
MRA of around 100.
Ooh, that's very nice then, yeah.
Really, really goes.
Nice.
80s car too. Very, very good for that. This is epic.
That one dropped from Legendary, yeah.
3198.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Very, very, very competitive MRA, I think 90-ish.
Mm-hmm.
This is epic now. This is the car my girlfriend's parents got, but the lesser version of it, the like non-tuner version or whatever, the non-X-drive.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Now we have this, which is now insane.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'm very
insane.
glad I'm very glad they dropped that from
3298 medium. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Like it was always that good. Just nobody wanted to upgrade it.
Yeah,
it was like 81.
Of course.
No.
And what does it have? I think it's 92 MRA.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's big.
It's some reasonable number like that.
This I also got very early on in the update and maxed out. It's decent.
Yeah, seems okay.
Yeah, also medium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is epic now.
So many of these high epics that used to be legendaries are just so good.
It's so good, so good. Like
so good.
over 200 miles per hour, 2.899.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
This is epic now.
Good. It should have always been that way.
Yeah, and I think it should be even lower. Honestly,
looks pretty decent maxed though, I have to say.
Yeah, I would say this stat line, if you look at cars around it, 77 is more appropriate in my opinion.
Probably, but not bad still.
No.
Could be worse.
My CT6s.
God.
And then the R8 that they gave out in the challenges too. It's a great racer. It's a great racer. 90-ish MRA, and then I think it was 2.8100 maxed out. It's good.
Not bad at all.
200 and not. I think it reaches 212 or something.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's quick.
Oh, now I like where we're going now though.
Yeah.
We're getting into the real schmeats.
Okay, so we have one of your favorite cars probably, right?
Yeah, I do like it quite a bit.
Colin McRae 555 Subaru.
It's a classic. How can you not? How can you not love it?
Obviously, flat out or nothing, you know.
Exactly.
Legendary driver.
It's
Gone
so
too
good.
soon. Gone way too soon.
Yep.
It's so funny too. It's not funny at all, but it's so interesting how these like people who are like really good at a sport which could be considered dangerous, they just die because of something completely unrelated.
Yeah.
Like Michael Schumacher and the skiing accident.
Yeah.
And then you have
skiing's
Colin,
not like that safe anyway, though. If you think about it.
Colin McRae and helicopter crash.
Yeah.
And you have Kobe died also in helicopter crash.
Maybe helicopters are the problem.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, this I recently upgraded twice.
Ooh, that's nice.
So this is
a fan of that.
Pretty good now, honestly.
See, that's the kind of 80 that you want to upgrade.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Then you have my free road cars, of course.
Yo. That Viper is also one of the 80s that's pretty good, to be honest.
I've upgraded it quite a bit. We have my RS7, which is one of my most raced cars because I've had it for so long. 4,500 races almost.
Not bad.
And then, of course, the beauty.
Yep.
In the full glory, that is Max.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good. My first ever prize car.
Oh man.
The Evo 9
still stock
up here now.
Yep. I don't agree with the Evo 9 and 10 being legendary anymore.
BMW up here now.
Yeah.
And this is up here now.
Yeah, that one I can kind of see, especially because they buffed it. I don't know. Still meh.
Interesting cars, you know, all around. The Renaults are here now. They have got the handling buff, and they still
Bananas are pretty good still, though. I think.
Yeah, they still have the great MRA, and they got handling buff. So I mean, they're good. The GT90, personal favorite of mine. I've upgraded it once. It keeps coming up, so.
Yeah, it's a cool car, and always probably will be useful.
Yeah, my only World Expo Legendary that is not a prize car.
Not bad.
Or like not in a prize car. I have another one, but it's not a prize car, but it was handed out in a challenge. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The Dakar, beautiful, obviously. The Sky Gira, which is awful.
It's horrible.
The Murcielago, I have 3 of.
3 of them.
But the thing about this is, did you know that they are releasing an update where you will be able to fuse one duplicate legendary to upgrade a legendary?
Well, those will be useful then, huh?
Yeah, they will. My 2 ACRs.
Vipers, those are nice.
The Challenger Demon, which is crazy now because it has insane MRA.
Yeah.
And then here is the price, challenge price that I have. That is also my World Expo.
It's not terrible.
No, but you know, this one, like this, gets beaten in a 1 mile by the ultra rare. The ultra rare Porsche.
By the Cayman?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It also absolutely demolishes it on 75 to 125. I think the ultra rare gets like 85 points or something.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well. The
F1.
Oh, we love that.
Up to 2 in handling.
Nice. That's nice.
They did him a solid. The 12C's nerfed. It has
12C always gets nerfed. Who cares?
Barely 80 MRA now, I think.
Oh, they really killed it this time.
Yep. The CCR, beautiful. So also happy to see my Koenigseggs, you know.
They are pretty cool. I'm a fan.
My 2 Club Sports. No, CTRs, sorry.
Yeah, not bad.
My 2 Gumperts.
2 Apollos, yeah.
The CR1 finally got it, the prize car.
Sweet. That's a cool car.
The GTR, of course.
Yep, maxed.
Yep.
A lot of races too.
Yeah. One of the very old cars in my garage. My 2 Huayras.
Those are good.
Unfortunately got nerfed though.
Still good though.
Yeah, not as anymore, but they're decent.
No, but still good.
They have like 88 now, I think, MRA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still good.
They used to have 102, I think, right?
Yeah, they used to be a lot more than that,
yeah.
At least.
Sonda RS, I believe, got handling upgrade from 94.
Okay,
so
sweet.
A bit better.
Not bad at all.
This I recently got, actually. The 720S Spider.
Sweet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, recently. Okay,
yeah,
sure.
Recent enough, I guess. I got the McLaren recently, though. Which one was that? Was
Maybe
it this
the
one?
570S?
No, that's not recently either.
Well, no. I don't. Are there any lower?
I guess it's yet to come then.
Ooh, a good one.
I'm sure I got one. Maybe it's this one or the other one.
Maybe your sense of time is just destroyed.
Yeah. The first ever legendary I maxed out.
To be fair, not a bad one.
No, the NSX, the Guardian is what I call this car. You have my Nismo.
So good.
So beautiful. The Verizon.
Yeah, they're not bad max either.
No, they're not. Oh, here
Really
we go.
crazy. Ooh, that's a good one right there.
That's
yes.
a beautiful one. I guess I didn't get a McLaren then. I'm just stupid. The 1-1 maxed out, of course.
That's pretty dope. I'm a fan of that.
This I upgraded once recently to make it competitive, because with 94 handling it had trouble versus epics, and now it will beat any epic. So in the slalom test particularly. Maxed out Senna, of course.
Yep. Oh, you love to see it.
Maxed out on the R. You have this one which I put my trademark upgrade into.
Oh man.
Maxed out Centenario. Got the IDR.
This is the real good stuff
IDR
up here.
Pikes Peak, which is crazy. The 905B.
The Suzuki Pikes Peak.
Yeah, the maxed out one.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah, that's it. That's my garage.
Still insane. That's looking a lot nicer than it was the last time I saw it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, you've been putting in a lot of work, and it shows.
You gave my garage a week 7 last time around, I believe.
That sounds about right.
So, what do you think now? Because I have a preconceived picture in my head of what I would rate it. Let's see how close we get.
I would say probably like a mid 7 or week 8, maybe.
Okay.
Just because, not because it's bad, but because I know what the 1% has, you know? Like, if they're 10s,
yeah,
you know, like, if the big whales didn't exist, yours would be probably like a 9.
Yeah, right. My preconceived image in my head was that you would say strong 8, so it's close.
Yeah, like high 7s, low 8s, I would say.
Yeah, that's
like 7.7 to 8.
And I definitely see that, but you know, do you know how flamed I get when I say I have a bad garage sometimes? Like,
I mean, if you're comparing it to the thing is, right, it's probably because you do run up against the very top.
Yeah.
Because your garage is good enough to beat most of the people to be able to get up there, right?
Yeah.
But then those very top few are still obviously in a tier above.
Yeah.
And that might be why you feel like it's bad in a sense.
I just feel sometimes I say, you know, I will not be able to compete in this event because of the depth of my garage.
Then people are like, "Oh, what are you doing? You have so many."
But I have never gotten a legendary in my 5 years of playing, you know. It's always that one guy who is like, "Oh yeah, me who never spent a dime on the game hasn't got the same garage as you have, who spent thousands." It's like, it's quite obvious why my garage is better than them.
Yeah.
And yet, yes, they seem to complain. I just like look how small this is here. The little sorting thing. I remember when that like covered like this area, you know, and now it's tiny. But I have a lot of cars, and I think my low-end garage is near upon perfect, because I have almost every car, right?
And if it's not upgraded, it's not like it's hard to do it.
No, right. And I have almost every car for common, uncommon, rare, and super rare. That's important, right? But then I'm really lacking on ultra rares, because I know a lot of garages have like literally 600-700 ultras.
Yeah.
I am decent on epic, because I see good garages, they usually tend to be around 200-300 epics. So, and then on legendaries I'm a little shy. I think 150 is like the comfortable area to be.
Yeah. Well, you're well on your way, though.
Yeah, of course.
2 more to 100. Let's go.
I wonder if anybody's still watching. What do you think?
If you are, go into the comments and what should we make them say? Can you tell this wasn't scripted?
Tell us what you feel about Leo.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds
I'm
good.
a fan of that.
Also, do you want to... I've started sometimes giving the top drives top tip of the day. Do you want to give it?
Ooh. Oh, man. How top tip are we talking?
It just doesn't... it usually is a meme, you know?
Okay, here's the top drives top tip.
Yeah.
Once you have upgraded a car, don't fuse it into another car.
Ah! That's good.
Unless you really want to. That's your top drives top tip of the day.
And with all of that, if you do want to subscribe to the channel for the dedication, please do so. Should I link your channel, Leo? You never upload anymore.
No, that thing's dead, man.
Okay. Well, if you want to show your love to Leo, join the Discord and ping him. He would love that.
Oh, no.
I'm sure. No, don't do that.
Oh, no.
don't do that. But if you do want to join my Discord server, then check it out. It's down below in the description. It's a big one. We have over 1,800 members, but we could always use another one. People talking about top drives 24/7 basically in there, right?
Yeah. And the off-topic channels are booming too.
Yeah, we have a bunch of different channels: car talk, technology talk, music talk, whatever floats your boat. Really, we have pretty much everything.
It's a good place.
Yeah, and if you do want to see what I'm currently maxing out and the progress on my garage, check out my Instagram page. I post basically only about top drives for YouTube there, and then maybe I have some stories about my real life. So if you want to get a better connection with me too, then maybe check out my Instagram page. It's down below in the description. And if you want to support me further, there's a Patreon down below in the description, and there's also a YouTube membership available right here on YouTube. And we are talking to a YouTube member right now.
That's true.
And isn't it lovely? don't you love it? Don't you?
I love it. I love getting the, like, if I post a comment with one of the emojis, everyone's like, oh my god, how'd you get that?
And also, I get a notification to my phone every time Leo comments because he's a member.
Oh, baby.
So if you want that priority access, if you want me to notice you, if you want Senpai to notice you, then perhaps you should subscribe to the YouTube membership. It's only $1 a month. It's great value. And you're also helping me out, which is awesome, right? Because
that's the best value of all.
Yeah. Oh, well, all of that being said, thank you so much, Leo, for sitting down for 2 hours to record this with me.
Oh man, not a problem. It's been fun.
Yeah,
it's been really cool to see.
It has been a lot of fun, and thank you everyone who stuck by and watched all of this. I really do appreciate you guys. Yeah, almost at 10,000 subscribers, Leo. How about that,
dude? When? Let's hit it.
Probably.
Let's get there. Come on, smash that button.
Probably late November is what I'm gonna guess. That is the most stupid guess. I would let's be realistic. I would say February maybe. If I'm being
by the
realistic.
end of the year, let's get him there.
Okay, let's do it. You heard Leo. You heard the man. If you watch a video for 2.5 hours, clearly you want to subscribe, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Well, there we go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until the very next time, stay safe, have a good one, take care of one another, and goodbye.
Goodbye.